Hi, my name is Miranda Moeller. I'm a general comm major with no minor. I don't have any specific post-grad plans. However, I do know that I'll be moving to California after graduating this December. I'm very passionate about photography and music, so I've been doing music photography for the past 5 or so years. The first time I ever took photos in a professional setting was at the Vans Warped Tour in 2013. I was working for a publication called Concert Weirdos, and I was super, super excited to have been approved for press credentials that year. The next year, I ended up doing the same thing and took photos at my local date of the tour. Throughout 2014 and the beginning of 2015, I had built up a decent portfolio and thought it would be a good idea to email various bands that were going to be on the 2015 Vans Warped Tour, just to see if they happened to need a photographer. I also emailed the press manager for the tour, Danielle, asking if she needed an intern. I heard back from her first, and while she doesn't actually have the ability to hire an intern, she offered to let me volunteer for her at my local date of the tour. So I ended up doing that and learned all the basics of her job and also ended up becoming really good friends with her. The next summer, I ended up volunteering for Danielle again for the first 4 dates of the tour, which were just like 3 Texas shows and then New Orleans, so kind of local-ish. And then I made the super irresponsible decision to follow another couple weeks of the tour towards the end of the summer via Greyhound bus across the Southwest and all of California. And while my choice was definitely really impulsive and stupid, I managed to meet some of the higher-ups on the tour while hanging out with Danielle. One of the people I met is Steph, who is one of the 5 full-time employees for the company that's in charge of the tour, so she has a ton of power with that company and with like the entire tour. She ended up asking me to help out at the guest list tent for a few of the days that I was there, primarily the Los Angeles date because LA is crazy in terms of people wanting guest list. I ended up letting Steph know that I would be more than happy to work on the tour the next year, so 2016. No, 2017, sorry. And she ended up putting my resume into the pile of considerations. Unfortunately, I did not get the job, so I still offered up my services as a volunteer for my local dates of the tour. She had me volunteer with the guest list manager, Skylar, who reported back really good reviews of me somehow to Steph, who in turn offered me an internship with Forfini, which is the company that runs the tour. The internship has been going insanely well to a point that I'll very likely finally have a paid job on the Vans Warped Tour. So I truly started from the bottom and am about to accomplish what I've been aiming to do for years. I'm not sure if this actually classifies as like a hero journey, but it's definitely been a crazy journey for me. Anyways, my top 3 goals for this class are to improve my time management skills, which are very necessary for an online course, improve my persuasion skills so I can finally win an argument against my lawyer stepfather, and gain even more valuable communication skills that I'll need for my major and my career and everything in the future. Cool, thank you so much.